Beautiful. The book was banned on pain of death. Anybody who had the book was sentenced to death by Rome. They dragged the people out, murdered them, slaughtered them if they had the book. Eventually they said, if you bring the book and we burn them, then they will be free from the sentence. So the books all disappeared. It had been translated even into High Dutch. And there the book was gone. And then centuries later, someone was building a house and they dug up the foundations. And in the foundations, wrapped in wax and sealed in wax, they found a Dutch copy of this book. And even then they were so afraid of the authorities, they smuggled it out to England. And there was a gentleman there who was working at the King's Court, and he knew both languages and he was to translate it, and he never got round to it. Then one night he had a dream. You can read it in the cover of the book. One night he had a dream, and he dreamt that an old man with a white beard said to him, "You must translate that book." And he said, yes. Oh, he got such a fright, he was going to do it, but forgot about it again and didn't do it. A week later he was arrested. Nobody gave any charges. He was thrown in jail because in his dream the man said to him, "I will give you time to translate it." And there he languished in jail. I forget the exact years, but could be 7 years. And he translated the book, and eventually, through circumstances, it ended up with the Archbishop, and eventually ended up in the English Parliament. And we spoke about the English Parliament yesterday, which was extremely Protestant. And as a consequence of reading this book, the English Parliament didn't really want to be involved, or the Protestants didn't want to translate everything that Luther said because of what he had said about consubstantiation. But listen to what it says in this book. This is now what the Parliament decided. Whereupon they made report, dated the 10th of November, 1646, that they found it to be an excellent divine work, worthy of the light and publishing, especially in regard that Luther, in the said discourses, did revoke his opinion which he formerly held touching consubstantiation in the sacrament. Whereupon the House of Commons, on the 24th of February 1646, did give order for the printing thereof. So the reason why they permitted the reprinting of this marvelous book was because Martin Luther had given up consubstantiation.